Garrity. I have known John, I've been trying. First thing I want to say is I too want to thank Mary Lou so much and Ben for organizing this. We're kind of in our first stage of grief or something. We just learned this. And I've known John for 35 years or so. And I love John Scheer. We loved John Scheer. Both of my kids called him Uncle John. He was the Easter Bunny. He was an elf at Christmas. He would, leave all these gifts, and I just happened to go out one time. The stories just flooded in my head. I happened to go out with a paper one Sunday. It was Easter Sunday, and he was so mad that I saw him. He's supposed to sneak in and out. Nobody's supposed to know. He puts the gifts there and everything else. Just going off with a paper. But that's John. He was very much a gentleman and a gentleman, very much. And then probably as the gentleman, he's just going to keep his eyes straight down the road. I see nothing. I hear nothing. John and I worked together. Well, I'm trying to remember all this stuff. For 10 years, 12 years. You learn a lot about a person working 8 hours a day, spending 8 hours a day with him. And I had many guys working with me and under me, but none to develop that we developed a relationship with like John. So this was in the early 80s, going into the 90s. I left the company, he left the company, and even while we were still working, this company's name was Osmos Wood Preserve. It was headquartered in Buffalo, New York. East Aurora is that town in New York where John grew up, which is on the outskirts of Buffalo. And even though we left the company, and even while I was with the company, we developed, we would see each other all the time. And I didn't see all the other people I worked with all the time, but John had those special qualities. Gosh, I'm sure going to miss him. And I'm glad you brought up the story with Ernie, because that would have been terrible. As much as they were at loggerheads all their lives, it was really a gift to him and a gift for me to listen to it, because I would listen to over the years I'd listen to the arguments, and Ernie did this, and I don't know what he's thinking of, and all this other stuff. It was really a gift to me. It's a gift to everybody else that they did reconcile at the end. And maybe that's a lesson for all of us, right? And please, tell people you love them. Tell them you love them, all the time. Men to men, women to women, it doesn't matter. You got to say that. And we would tell each other that we loved each other, and I'm still trying to process it. Thank you so much for sending it. It's just very, very soon. I just don't know how this happened. I mean, I didn't even know he had a bad ticker or something. I mean, you look at John. He's never been overweight a day in his life. What in the world? But that's that. Again, I didn't write anything down. I'm just saying it from the heart. I know it's kind of babbling, but we sure are going to miss John. He was a wonderful person.